Hey everyone, we are playing Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space. So this is a re-release of a 2000, I want to say 8 game. Uh,
Yeah,
Re-release remastering. Skunk Ape is going back and doing the Sam and Max seasons that had been released, and they're also going to release a VR adventure.
yeah, we covered
Congratulations
Save the
on another
World
successful
on our
peace summit,
site,
Mr. President.
mygamer.com,
Yeah.
when that came out,
Congratulate me.
4 months ago or 6 months
Peace
ago, whatever that
Maker.
was.
You crack me up, little
Mhm.
green
And
salad in a
this is
blender.
like a
Mr.
full
Spatula.
remastering. Like,
He's been
there's,
acting surly
you
and
can't see
withdrawn
it here,
lately,
but in the
even for a vice
PR
president.
press release that
I
I
never
got,
thought it would come to
you can
this.
see, like the before and
His
after
lust for
picture,
power
and you can
has
see the
twisted
after
him into a
pictures. Like,
mockery
whoa,
of the
yeah,
goldfish we
it's
once
a
kind of
nice,
loved. That
clear,
insatiable thin
widescreen
flesh,
shot with
that
way
glassy,
more color and
malevolent
way more
stare,
detail.
like a sociopath or a Fox
And
newscaster.
actually,
Mr.
today,
Spatula has
we're streaming
become
this on the
pure
8th.
evil.
Today
Staging
is
a
also the
coup,
release of this
Spatula?
game on
Not on
console
my
as well.
watch.
So it
Mhm.
came out on PC like a week or two ago, so it was a little bit early on PC, and now it is available
Are
on
my
console. I
idol.
think
I
Xbox,
didn't.
PlayStation, and Switch, I want to say.
Flip
Yeah.
Or Switch is like
paper.
tomorrow or
Hiya,
whatever.
fellas. Hey, what's the rumpus? I'm in the middle of some sensitive PI business.
So
We respect your sensitivity.
I have been a
that
Sam and
mechanical
Max
goon one of yours?
fan since the early
Like the sacred sideburns
PC
of Isaac
days,
Asimov.
like
Yeah, it's
90s.
been one of the bigger adventure games for sure.
And at one point,
That's what
they
Mr. Spatula gets for sending a
LucasArts
hitman
used
with
to
lousy aim.
release
Max, what say we go down and
comics
administer
at the
a
end
freelance
of
police-style beatdown to that
their
metal monstrosity?
mailing letter
Then dance
that you
on
would
its
get
smoking
with
carcass.
their games
It's
and
that
stuff. You could
attention
also
to
sign up
detail
for
that
it,
makes me glad
but
you're
there'd
still
be
president,
comics of
buddy.
Sam and Max, and I always really liked those. And then I basically found out that there was a comic book series before that, and I have the omnibus of that. I picked
We
up
never
the
should have let that
omnibus of that.
deadbeat Jimmy Two-Teeth sublet.
Yeah, we even covered, man, many years ago. They re-released this on Wii. There was a Wii version.
Yep.
I forget what was on exactly on that comp. Was it just
So
game
there
or
was the Wii version. There was
Tearing
the
apart the entire building.
I like having subtitles on.
yeah? That's actually good for the stream, I think too.
Accessibility subtitles. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, so there's like a lot of lines written for everything, and it's really good. My favorite is still the one from the '90s, mainly because I believe the creator was more involved with that one.
hmm
Yeah, we covered this on
What goes up
the
must
PC
come
when it
down.
originally came out, and then the 360
Just to tell you
and
once again,
the
who's back.
Wii is what we covered. Telltale gave us everything.
Oh right, yeah, that was the yes, correct, yes, because that was when Telltale was kind of in their prime, really busting out, and they were just cranking out games and doing well for themselves.
I've lost that loving feeling.
Excuse me, Mr.
So
Known as
this-
Way of destruction, sir.
This guy spouts like songs and stuff.
I don't suppose you'd
It
care to stop tearing
ruined
apart our
the end
building.
of Fallout 3 for me
In truth, it does not.
because
I
at the end of
exist
Fallout
only as a
3, when you're with the
mechanized
Brotherhood
engine
of
for
Steel,
destruction.
they have a giant
What I do
robot
is what I
walking
am,
through.
whether I care
Yes,
for
I
it or
forget what
not.
is.
No, Sam. He's been to
I know
community
exactly
college.
what you're talking about because you have to like resurrect not resurrect, but you have to like power up the.
Yeah,
And he
and
fights with you
this
like in a
guy
fight scene. Yeah, I remember that.
looks kind of like it. So the entire time during that like super serious sequence with the robot walking through and destroying everything, I just sat there laughing hysterically because I just remembered this guy.
You seem like a...
For a robot.
Can you
Yeah.
explain something to us?
There is no question you could have,
Oh, I'm trying to find.
metaphorically.
Aww.
Why do fools fall in love?
What
if all of
everything
this is an
an
That
illusion?
theory was refuted by the ancient Australian philosopher Newton John, who said, "Let's get
Liberty
physical,
Prime,
physical.
that was
I
it.
wanna get
Yeah.
physical."
I thought it was Prime something. That was the big robot in
Yep.
Fallout 3. Yeah, yeah.
way do fools fall in love?
Why do birds sing so gay?
Yeah, he
and
just
lovers await the break
quotes
of day?
songs the entire time.
Oh,
I'm not a huge fan
I've
of.
spent too many cycles processing this query. I might as well face it. I'm addicted to shove.
Yeah, Sam and Max Hit the Road was the first game in '93, according to this.
Karma,
Yep.
karma,
Yep.
And then Sam and Max Save the World was 2007, and then Here Beyond Time and Space was 2008.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Sam and Max The Devil's Playhouse was 2010. Oh yeah, Sam and Max, it's virtual.
I won't rest until
This
I
time
get
it's virtual, yeah.
And I don't think that's
It
out
says,
yet.
yeah, it says 2010, but that could be, that's just what the general thing here says. That could, maybe it's next year, but
Having
Never
fun.
a dull moment, eh,
We are
Max?
going to stop that giant robot from...
Die?
Did I say die? I'm sorry. I meant...
Sometimes you can use Max as a tool,
Let's get to
so
work. Oh,
let's just go back inside. I can remember getting these games, and they would come with very vague walkthroughs. If you got stuck, you could look in. But after a certain point, they just stopped offering any hints at all. So you could get really, really stuck pretty badly if you didn't know, if you weren't paying attention and didn't know what you were doing.
sure. That's always been my thing with adventure games is like, man, I might like this. I think I might like the story, but I just don't want to get stuck. I played through Monkey Island 1, like the remake on Xbox 360,
Yep.
which was cool because there was a button that you hit and then you could switch between the old and the new graphics in an instant, which was, I thought, really cool feature.
That depends on what
Yeah.
you're...
And so I played through that, and then I remember I got stuck, and then I had to use a guide,
Don't want to know.
and I was like, oh, this is just kind of, to me, it was like more fun and easier if I just used the guide versus like, oh, let's
There,
click on everything and then travel over here and click on everything and see if that works. No, that doesn't work. Let's do it again. And
yeah, that I think that was the one that had insult sword
yes,
sword fighting,
that was,
and
yes, correct.
You could get really stuck with that.
At least
Yes.
he's improving.
Yeah, that was towards like the middle, towards the last half of the game. It's the insult sword fighting, which was cool, something different. I mean, these games have always been humor based.
It's filled with Max's
I think that's one of the reasons why I think fans are really like Sam and Max. They like the Monkey Island games.
I'm worried.
Worried
Max.
that enormous black mole...
Oh, I am now. I enjoy our little.
Anything for...
Okay, I have a gun. I'll just shoot it. Or shoot something.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you how to beat this. I've never
I
played.
I remember doing this, but in my defense, that was
Yeah,
15 years
Excuse
ago.
me.
right.
I remember this rope. This one I actually liked a lot better than episode 1.
I want to ask you something. Who wrote?
Who wrote the Book of Love?
I get the feeling bullets won't hurt
It's
him.
more than a feel. Oh, I give up.
Just trying to find something to shoot.
Oh. Excuse me, Mr.
Yes,
How do you stop a giant robot?
Freelance.
Put down the...
I answer to no authority, but I've got to go where
Oh yeah, technically this was
if you start
season
shouting,
2.
Yeah.
Huh?
I believe there was
Originally.
a season 3.
Yeah, May 16th, 2018.
And the answer?
No.
Which race is
We'd like
Please
you to
stop.
stop tearing apart our neighbors.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Seriously.
All the cops in the donut shop.
Talk to
say,
the Magmatron, whatever, 9000. I have a question. Why do fools fall in love? Return to the office and use the wind-up key so you can spot outside the window. Leave the office again to finish the
Do
introduction.
you believe?
I've never.
Okay, asked him a question. You said use the wind-up key?
Yeah, so then you have to ask him the question, why do fools fall in love? Return to the
Oh,
office
there it
and,
is.
and
Okay,
use
it's on his
the
back. I got it.
wind-up key. There you go.
What?
Leave the office again to finish the
You were
introduction.
trying to destroy us.
and worse, you
And another one.
Another one bites the dust.
Better hurry
Yep,
down.
that's
dibs on any delicious
that's definitely the line that like stuck in my head at the end of Fallout 3 is when he was shooting people, another one bites the
I have a
dust.
question,
Oh, he says that?
I'll ignore
That's
that
what he
question,
says when he
Max.
passes
In
out.
order
He
to
says
say,
another
"Look,
one bites the
holy
dust.
knuckle-cracking Kringles on a bulletin."
So
It does not
it was
say
just
You
that.
were wrong
I
about Mr.
saw that
Spatula all
guy
along.
just
What do you mean?
spouting
wait?
This hit
uh,
wasn't sent by some
lyrics
lowly
to songs,
goldfish.
and it was
was sent from a bleak and desolate wasteland
I just couldn't
by the most
concentrate.
ancient and powerful opponent we've ever faced.
The good news is with these older games, there's probably a guide online if you do get stuck, which is what I just did right now.
Yeah. No, Ice Station Santa. Yeah, there's a lot of referencing back to the first one too, which is nice. So yeah, that's the intro to Sam and Max. It is I genuinely like it.
Yeah, it seems like it's, even though it's an older game, the visuals and everything seem like, even though I haven't played the upgraded version, like I said from that press release, you can easily see like, oh yeah, this is beyond just like an HDifying. Like there seems to be some assets that were remade, and it looks a lot better.
My only real issue with it is they did go through and change some lines, and I hate the voice actor that they have for Bosco.
Oh, it's a new, because didn't the first guy die or something, or what happened with?
I don't know what it was, but they changed a lot of Bosco's lines and other stuff. Some of Max's lines they say didn't hold up, but
oh sure,
I hate it when you go back and remake classic games and remove shit because you're like, oh, it didn't hold up to modern day scrutiny, and it's
There's even some movies like on Disney Plus that had to change some things or remove things or edit some things down because it was deemed unacceptable in today's world.
So that's annoying to me. But yeah, this is Sam and Max.
So this is Sam and Max Beyond Time and Space. It's $20. It just came out. I believe it's just on all the consoles now too. And if you go on Steam, you can actually get a double bundle where you get the first game, Save the World, and Beyond Time and Space together for $30. You're saving yourself $10.
They kind of connect to each other.
Sure. Yeah. So it's cool that they're going back and kind of re-releasing all these. That VR game might also be out, or if it's not, it should be out soon. So, yeah, you can check that out, too. We are from mygamer.com. Go there, put us in your favorites, bookmark us, check us out. We post reviews all the time. We're covering the games that nobody else is covering, so go check it out. And you can follow me on Twitter at ZackGaz, ZackGaz. You can follow us on Twitter at MyGamerNews. And until next time, thank you for watching, and game on.